Yeah. Thank you. All right. So the session is also recording. Well,
Okay.
before start, I can speak about myself, Vikram Burman, and I'm having 17 years experience in the field of corporate training as well as teaching.
Okay.
Okay, and the session is provided by my company. We called our company name it is Kapil Guru.
Mm,
We are providing online platform for teaching LMS. Right? We have our own LMS, learning management
mm,
system tools.
mm,
All right. So see, your requirement is to learn Power BI, right?
mm. Yeah.
Okay, some overview is there. It is just a demo
Mm,
lecture. So
mm.
here you can ask me a question. Even I can also ask you some question about related our subject.
Okay.
So before I start, I again wanted to know about you. Can you please
Okay.
give me your introduction?
Yeah. Totally I have 3 years of experience in IT sectors,
Yeah.
around 2.6 years in telecom domain, around 10 months in healthcare domain. Like currently, I will be like working on SQL for troubleshooting purpose. Like I used to create a report based on the client requirement. Sometime I used to do database modification using the DML queries,
Yeah.
and that's it.
Okay. Well, so you have a bunch of experience in particular domain, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So why you want to learn Power BI? Is there any idea behind
Um,
of learning?
yeah, actually, like I like to work with data. Like I have told, right, I am working in creating a report. I used to create a report. I used to do database modification for the client, like that. So I thought of I'm liking the data. Like I'm liking playing with the data. So I thought of moving next step in my career. So I thought of learning a visualization tool. So it will be helpful for me. So I have chose Power BI.
Right.
So
So it's a very nice to talk about your requirement. So we'll just give you the overview because our session will be starting when you are joining in our course. With that
mm,
session, you can get a one-to-one track-to-track record about the courses.
okay.
Okay. So what is Power
Mm,
BI? It's generally a very important question asked by anyone.
mm, mm,
So Power BI we call basically the business intelligence tool, something like that. Okay,
mm,
so you can concentrate on the subject which is Power BI.
mm,
We generally call the BI tool.
mm,
Now the reason of this, if you see the scenario of any company nowadays,
mm,
there have a multiple channels in that condition. Like an example, if you say one manufacturing company like cars manufacturer, right?
mm,
So you can take a
mm,
number of experience of the companies like Tata Motors, Hyundai, etc., etc. in India
mm,
generally. So we have a particular team. We call them a particular branch or department.
mm,
Like there are first the important thing there is a manufacturing team. Industry will be
mm,
there. They are the physically providing the facility to the employee where they sit, they
mm.
work, they design, they create, they develop, and then finally the product will be launched. Okay.
Okay.
For example, any car is launched, any model is launched,
Mm,
hatchback or sedan
mm,
cars or any kind of a class
mm,
you say. So Karthikeyan, the problem is that this marketing will be on Facebook, that is social media marketing or digital platform
mm,
marketing. Firstly, we have to do.
mm. Okay.
Same thing, we want a showroom also where our sales people
Mm,
will be sitting with the physical material,
mm,
and then there will be a delivery department. After that, there will be a department of a service center part. Now,
okay.
this all will be related only one thing, that is a profit for any company
Mm,
for revenue, right?
mm,
So I am a MD or you are MD of any company or CEO or any head of the department. He or she is not able to get a proper information from their particular domain.
yeah.
Like an example, how many sales are there? What are the numbers they called? What are the
Mm,
inquiries they generate? These things are not at all possible for each and every department to tell to other people.
yeah.
For that class, we required a dashboard.
Mm,
In that dashboard, suppose example, there are multiple things are there, right? I'm going to shortly give you one example. With me, I have some samples with us. Our students work. Wait a moment. I'm just going to share you the sample movement also. It's opening. Okay, can you see this page?
Yeah, I'm able to see.
So this is in Excel actually. So you can imagine like any BI tool. You can consider Excel also semi BI tool like that. So in your company, you have a managers, like these are the managers. If I off this button, my close button will be there. So this is your Tata Motors company's logo or something like that. Just consider that. And you can
Okay.
see we have manager one. He is a Karthikeyan. Someone is Vikram. Someone is Ashish. Someone is that, right? So I may not able to access their details, like these details are there. If I say, sir,
Yeah.
Karthikeyan on 15th number, you can see Karthikeyan sales or Karthikeyan's work. I cannot able to describe anything anywhere in this particular domain. It is very confusion one because it's a totally a
Yeah.
data, right? As you know that your data is very important.
Yeah.
Now, as far as your presentation is concerned, you have to do something like that. It could be a like dashboard or something imaginary graphics will be there, so that when it comes in a monthly presentation or yearly presentation about your company, you may able to work on it. That is the main agenda for your work. Okay. So these overcomes will become when you have a looking visualization. So in
Okay.
this, you can see we have five separate columns are there for different domains. Like the first is product of the days, sales of the year, heat map, particularly
Heat
the
map.
reasons are there, right? And the individual's performance and then their particulars. So let's
Okay.
take an example by looking the visualization. See, I'm pressing one and I want the Karthikeyan's, who is a manager of one. I just press Karthikeyan's area. It will be opening like that. Wait a moment, something wrong here. Right, it is open now. So if I go to one number, that is Karthikeyan. So Karthikeyan's numbers is open. Now we can see Karthikeyan's performance by the days of for the products. Right? Karthikeyan's having some A, B, C, D employee with under like their sales teams. So Karthikeyan is a manager, right? Karthikeyan's sales team under that A, B, C, D performance. So A is a girl or boy. Monday he took this one. Okay. Sunday, Monday, everything days are there.
Okay.
So this data is already in their Excel format. Now second column, you can see the sales of the year. And here with that, along with there is a area of a area. Now it is a South America's area. So you can see the areas, right? And again, if you go
Okay.
to the side one, so you can see the performance of an individual. It is under by the Karthikeyans, right? So these kind of things can easily explain by you through your company's portal or data. Why? The major concern of dashboard is the current scenario and your future scenario will be there. You can predict, you can make a strategies, you can make a plans. These things are very important in any company, whether it's a small industry or there is will be a 500 fortune companies. This kind of a dashboard help them to make understanding about visualization about your company's performance individual, right? That is why we
Yeah.
required a business intelligence tools, so that this kind of a website, or sorry, this kind of a dashboard will be created in a professional manner, right? It is very
Okay.
simple, right? Now, how you can do? If I give you the example, how we made, you can see the map. It is just a image. See, it is just an image. We can stretch it like this. Even I want to make a color also, I can feel a color here. See,
Mm.
it is so easy to make, but as a non-technical guy or unknown person who is not aware of BI tool, he might be thinking, oh my God, it's a too much professional. We have never seen kind of thing, but we have seen in some movies or any videos that people are doing such kind of animation and they create a dashboard. But truly, I can say you honestly that there is no any kind of a scientific or a thing we have mixes to make a magical way.
Mm.
It is very particular system we are using. See, if I press here, I can be change their
Mm.
color also. See,
Yeah.
according to the position, I can make any differences.
Mm.
You can able to see the differences even with the help of my visualization clearation. See, I can changes everything because we have made in a simple basic tools. We have made with a simple basic tools. See, everything is changed color and all set.
Mm.
Are you able to see?
Yeah, I'm able to see it.
Yeah, this one. See, you see, it is so easy to draw this kind of a dashboard. Okay.
Mm.
Now, how we made? We made in a simple tool called Power BI.
Mm.
That is the reason we are working with different platform, but our purpose will be the same. Okay.
Mm.
So that is the main importance when you have Power BI tool with you or any
Mm.
substitute with you, like Tableau are there, ClickView is there. Even you can say many companies their own visualization tool they have made.
Visualization tool.
Okay. So the first
Mm.
question is why to learn Power BI, Microsoft Power BI? Well, to
Mm.
create a visual dashboard and reports. That is why
Mm.
we want a Power BI tool. That is a Microsoft free and
Mm.
paid version are there. Free for
Mm.
us. Why? Because for learning purpose, for taking
Mm.
experience purpose, or just taking a
Mm.
demo purpose, or as a student. But
Mm.
Microsoft provided us a free tool. Okay. And when you
Mm.
want as a company purchase, it hardly costs a
Mm.
$9 per month.
Okay.
And if you purchase more subscription on that, the prices will go down.
Okay.
And that's why, according to the Gardeners page, it's a very
Mm.
popular searching page. According to
Mm.
Gardeners, the Power BI is a tool number one,
Mm.
followed by Tableau, ClickView,
Mm.
and other 5 6 tools are there. Okay, just for your knowledge.
Mm.
And you can see the Power BI's logo, Microsoft logo is there,
Mm.
and Power BI, Business Intelligence Tools is in capital. And you can see
Mm.
statistics diagrams are there with the dashboard. So it's a 3D view, right? Very
Mm.
simple to understand. Okay, now as I told you, as I shown you why we required a Power BI, because each and every time I may not going to explain the Excel sheet. Those are very boring and very old traditional sheets
Mm.
are there. Nowadays, our data are humongous, very big sizes. You may not
Mm.
able to explain each and every kind of a cases, but you can make insights from them and make a good
Mm.
feeling dashboard by the help of this chart. I'm able to share you that. See, if you have a meeting with your boss and your company
Mm.
is in the food line like Tata Motors or Tata Groups, they are into the
Mm.
Star Bazaar food chain also. They have their own batteries also manufacturing, so everything will be there, and these are the company's main head. Now if you am sharing each and everything, it is very bored. If I sharing them through this dashboard, it may be look good. Okay. See, if we create a dashboard
Yeah.
like bars and charts, as I shown to you in the previous few minutes, this kind of
Mm.
thing will be very applicable and understandable. Okay.
Mm.
So how Power BI work? The data will be required from another sources. So in the
Mm.
sources like SQL, Salesforce, are there, AWS there. These are the logo.
Mm. Mm.
Even your SQL part is also there because Power BI supports more than 70, 90 channel data source where you can
Okay.
import in Power BI, right? And you can publish,
Mm.
right? And
Yeah.
Power BI will be acceptable, or you can say accessible through the mobile phone, tablet, internet, browser, or cloud-based browser. So these
Okay.
all can be helped with the one software which called the Power BI, right? These are the process. You are using SQL, to that your data will be crunch, and then it would be I think in Power BI they import and then make some of the visualization tools like this. Okay.
Yeah.
Then see your organization there. And now Power BI main thing is that how Power BI works, the work cycle. Power BI having a Power BI service there, Power BI having a question answer community there, because community will be only one thing which helps everyone. Community will be there, right? We have a data
Yeah.
management gateway, right? So in data management gateway, you have a number of companies who have already their employees are using, experiencing. We have data catalog, like how Power BI will be used, which we called a small help. Power BI have its own map. Power BI have a visualization tools. Power BI having a pivot, even Power BI having a query also. Like SQL queries are there. Same Power BI, you can ask query, they will solve it on the spot. If you have a paid version of this, you will be accessible and
Okay.
get all the benefits. Okay. Next, we can get a line here also. So what story does your timeline tell? The question is, what story does your timeline tell? Introducing the timeline storyteller custom visual for Microsoft Power BI. This is the question, because in the timeline we want to make our story, like as a sales part or any kind of a product you can tell. For that we have a different thing. So Power BI basically work with the linear diagrams, a radial diagrams, grid, spiral, and mix. And Power BI having a scale
Okay.
system like algorithm, log, something that Power BI having a layout. These three are major platform for Power BI. On the basis of that, you can choose and create your own Power BI dashboard. It's very simple. Even non-technical guy can also able to create a different visualization tools in the Power BI or dashboard. Okay, next one. Now example is this. If you're having a Power BI free, you will be get a service of Power BI free version, and it is absolutely free, right? But you cannot see, you are unable to share your dashboard. You are unable to have a security breach.
Okay.
Don't have a premises to get anyway. You cannot export, or we cannot directly query it, because it's a learning purpose. Okay, it's not a big issue, because if you are joining in a company have a already Power BI paid version, right? So you do not worry about it, and it's just a $9 a month. So if you purchase as a team Power BI Pro, you will be getting the well paid price like $12 user something. Now a rate is $9. You will get this kind of a benefit. And if you have purchasing organizational for the company purpose,
Okay.
you will get a more benefits, like unlimited user will be provided by the Power BI. Means in the company, if there is a 1,000 employee using Power BI, they can be able to work.
Okay.
Reporting, their company support will be there. Power BI consultant will be support you on any organization problems. You can get a large data set. You will be getting an embedded technology, like example AI machine learning can also be helped in Power BI implementation. And there will be no limitations, means no any expiry for that.
Okay.
So these are the just a overview that Power BI have a maturity model, which if you are individual, it is okay. You can mail it someone. It is absolutely fine. But if you think that truly you have a business with the Power BI, you're getting more inquiries or conversion or earning, you definitely support as a donation part. Okay, so these are the chart which we follow when we are beginner. If you think that you are progressing, you might be have a chance to pay and enjoy their more services. Okay,
Okay.
right. So this one is also already done. I'm sorry. We have already seen the gateway, catalog, and
Yeah.
Power. So Power BI is a collection of all the data which is
Mm,
be called as CSV file. You can be
mm,
share your Excel file also. You can
mm,
be share your SQL database
mm,
also, and etc etc. So you can create a more charts so that your visualization power will be increased, and the tools
mm.
particularly principle will be covered by you on the time. Okay, Karthikeyan. Okay, any doubt you want to ask, you can ask.
Oh no, no. Actually, go ahead. Actually, at last I will ask.
Okay, okay. So Power BI nowadays we are using, we have to learn their system first and their requirement and their procedure. Like Power BI having a dash desktop version,
Mm,
they have their
mm,
service version also, mobile app also. Even they using DAX language,
mm.
DAX. If you don't know DAX
Yeah.
language, it's okay, absolutely fine. There is no any way or compulsory to learn DAX language. We can report a server also. You have to generate Power Builder also, right?
Okay.
It can be, but the main thing is that you are a beginner, you must go for desktop version. I will show you the demo also, how the Power BI look like in a original. Wait a minute. Okay, the app is opening soon. I will show you the demo also. We will create some dashboard. Means normally we can see the overview of what is Power BI, how this look. Okay, so you can see if you create a dashboard like this, sales dashboard, your particular monthly sales, particular team sales, particular things are there, you can add as a visualization system. So as far as your
Mm.
Power BI is concerned, it is possible through the Power BI software or any BI tools.
So let's.
Okay, all right, so Power BI
Hello.
desktop will be there. Yeah.
No, actually, I thought like it is tech.
Okay, okay. See the overview of interface. Here is a home button and all. Now you can create your app also through the Power BI, right? These are the tools are there in front of you. And the main thing here, we have a board where we can create a number of things. There is also a light way. These are the theme, pre-built theme. Now I will show you the Power BI tool first.
Actually, I have worked for like I have worked on simple Power BI like report by creating a report. Okay,
Okay,
I have export like I have import the Excel sheet and I have tried to make a simple chart like pie chart and bar chart like that I have created
okay, okay.
in Power BI
Right, right.
in desktop. But I like I have not much idea on that, but little bit I know like basic stuff.
Yeah, yeah, you can be work on Power BI. Actually, it's not a too hard or too easy. Are you able to see the screen now?
Yeah, I am able to.
Yeah, see the screen, right? So this is a Power BI overview. You can import any
Mm,
kind of data from this. So they have a quick data access, like if you have an Excel file, if you have a SQL
mm,
Server file and any other file from get source, you can be able to. So I will just go to the Excel workbook. I will randomly give you some sample which is pre-built by the company. Okay, it's
mm.
opening because file is too large actually. Their data is I think 1
Okay.
GB more data will be there. So it is opening.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so in this Excel file, we have a categories of workbook like orders book,
Mm,
order filter, people and return. So I will choose the order first. So when I click here, you will get a preview of a data. See that the number of data are there. Sheet will be okay. So I will just go to
mm.
load button. When I press load
Okay.
button, it automatically will be appear that okay, there is a loading purpose is going on. So please do not
Mm.
change any kind of a operation button. Otherwise, we are unable to proceed your order.
Up.
Okay, so this will be the
Okay.
message which tells us. So it's a loading data. See 3 point something rows are column 99 something 95 rows and orders are there. So these are the huge
Mm,
data like 1001 plus.
mm.
Okay, so it is okay. Now the view is changed here, and you can see are able to see the field.
Yeah, I am able to.
Okay, now in this field we have order. So mainly what we have particular category in the Excel sheet because I am importing the Excel sheet. So
Mm,
those columns buttons will be mentioned as it is, and there are checkbox. Now checkbox are unchecked. When you check them, they will be proceed for that. Okay. So if
Okay.
I say I will get a static column chart,
Mm.
so you will see the static column chart. You will increase the view focus by this one. Okay. Now, if I choose anything, I have to made a some decision in between them. Now, what are the decisions are there? First, there is a axis we called y-axis and z-axis or z-axis. There is a legend in the sense that there will be a side name, something like that, and some of the values are there. Basically, we will see three only. Later on part, when we into the course part, we will get the all the details on time, right? So, Karthikeyan, first of all, I have to see the x-axis, y-axis zone. So,
Yeah.
particularly for that, I will use subcategory as my first choice. I will just click because I have to click here first and then subcategory.
Okay.
The subcategory is started. The pending work will be there. It's loading. So I want access will be subcategory my here, and the legend will be region. Okay, see the regions are this,
Okay.
and I now values. For example, if company will be there, they will always look for profit. So in
Yeah.
values, I go for profit. Okay, now the view is here, right? Okay, now you can see the page one will be there, page one of one. Here the axis, y-axis and x-axis and z-axis. So z means 3D, but we have to show the data in 2D only. So we will be using only two axes, y-axis and x-axis.
Okay.
Okay. Now you can see I have a profit here because I mentioned in the value profit. So it comes in a vertical line. Okay. And subcategory was there. When we chosen the subcategory, the first subcategory will be the axis. So in this data order, the subcategories are there like copiers, phone, accessories, paper, binders. These all are the material of a mall. Like we have a mall, D-Mart, Food Mart, or
Okay.
whatever mall. So this data is also from the superstore mall. It's a dummy model. So in this, you can see the colors are there. Different colors, different colors having different values, right? And you can see the reason
Yeah.
also. So in the legend means the quick V where you can get the legends. So I want the legend like central. So if you see the central region means any particular place, central, east, west, south is there. So that central will be saying that the number of coppers you are selling, and if you are hovering this now, you will get subcategory of coppers, regional, central, and profit will be 15 lakh something or 15,000 something. Okay, so you
Okay.
can see the comparison here. Now there is a comparison between this. If I say copiers compare with the phone, I can just click here. All will be unhidden. This is and control this one. I get two things, and I will click a right click and show data on table. Show point data
Okay.
as a table. If I click here, the new thing will be open, and here you will be able to see the categories with their data sheets.
Okay.
We have compared two things. One is copiers and phones. So copiers data are there. We have a regional sales and particular name, person, date, something there, and country also. See, okay. Again, go to back report. Your page will be open. Okay, now I want this dashboard is okay. Okay. Now I want a dashboard for pie chart. I go for this one, pie chart. Okay. Now here is the changes. I want to make some changes. Like an example, I make a sales first in a row, sales, And here we can say in legend, we will say states, and in the values, after the details, we will say profit. So you can see the view here. So this helps your company that what kind of a area you are profiting or loss. Prediction model will be there. Your future entities will be corrected by you. See, if I use this, I have a California, New York, Texas. These are the name of states, and we have a pie chart where all the things are mixed up, right?
Yeah.
So when you minimize or maximize or go to sales by state something, go to dashboard. So these dashboards are will be clear.
Okay.
Okay. Now you can see number of things you can choose like funnel, statics, and pie chart also. So this helps your team to let you know the presentation about your profit, sales, or whatever the day by day workings are there. You can create a dashboard and present yourself with your senior or your
Okay.
colleague. Okay, Karthik, that is for my side.
Yeah.
If you have any doubt, you can ask.
Actually, I have one doubt. Like, whether the Power BI can be accessible in Windows 7?
Yeah, it's accessible.
Okay. Because I have company laptop. Like currently, I'm working on that. So in my previous laptop, like it has only Windows 7.
Okay.
So good actually. Like you have showed me the
Yeah, yeah,
you have
right,
showed me the dashboard, right?
right.
Uh, Actually, like I have worked on this data. Like I have
SQL.
made a power chart, like pie chart, and I have made a bar chart as well.
Yeah.
Like how will be interlinking with the data, like with the two charts? For example,
Right.
if you highlighted one of the, like if you click on profit by state, like if you click on one of the field, it automatically will get highlighted in another chart, right? It automatically get reflected in another chart, right?
Hmm, hmm.
So how we can make a connection and how we can do that?
By
So
selection, this
and
control, if you
yeah,
select any region, you just press control, and in Tableau
mm,
also you can include and exclude the summarize the things here. Include and exclude. If I say include, see, hello, hello, Karthikeyan, are you with me?